What's going on? Welcome back to the Zero Excuses podcast. Kenny and Ziska coming back at you with a bonus episode today. I'm super stoked for this. I'm launching a new series of podcasts right here on the same Zero Excuses channel that you guys are subscribed to or have been coming to. But the series, I don't even have a name for it yet, and I'm just super juiced to be bringing this to you. I don't come up with all of the things that I talk about on my podcast all on my own. I have mentors, people I listen to on podcasts, books I read, regular authors that have influenced me and have inspired me to start the Zero Excuses podcast in the first place. So I wanted to bring you guys some of the most influential people to me. I'm going to be breaking down their mindsets. I'm going to be reading you a quote, playing you an audio clip from some of the people that have been influencing me. And, I'm just really excited to be bringing this to you guys and sharing with you the very people that have been influencing me and have helped bring me to this point in my life. So I'm going to kick this right off with one of the top guys when you think of discipline, and that's Jocko Willink. In this clip, he talks about how excuses are all lies, and I'm gonna link up the entire YouTube video that I pulled this audio from. But essentially, he's the context is that he got a question about how a chronic excuse maker can get over making excuses. So this is just a short clip, and when I listened to this is something that really, really impacted me and has really heightened my sense of awareness of the bullshit lies that I've been telling myself. So I'll go ahead and play this clip. Stay tuned. Afterwards, I'll break down some very simple steps that you can implement and some of the things that I've done to increase my level of awareness of the excuses that I may not have been aware of that I've been making.
The chronic excuse maker. How do you stop making excuses? This is actually pretty simple. And I said it the other day, and you have to realize, you have to know, you have to accept that all your excuses are lies. They are lies, all of them. Think about the things that you tell yourself, the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy road. Taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind. Think about them. You don't have time. That's a lie. You don't have support. That's a lie. You don't have the equipment or the gear. Lies. You don't know the best way. Who cares? That's a lie. Or you're too old or you're too young. Of course you're too old or too young. Lie. And there's you're too busy. Sure you are. That's a lie. And you're too tired or you're too sore or you're just plain not feeling it. Lies, lies, lies. And the list goes on and on and on.
So, what lies have you been telling yourself? That's really the gist of Jocko's message here. We all have bullshit lies that we have been telling ourselves for the longest time of why we can't do certain things in our lives, why perhaps you can't launch a podcast, why you can't launch that side business, why you can't do X, Y, or Z. One of the biggest things is there's a misconception out there that, when you become a father, have kids, have a family, there's certain activities that you can't partake in anymore. And yeah, there's certain things like going out partying all night. But just because I see a lot of men out there using their families, their kids as excuses, when you need to look at these certain stories that you're telling yourself as to why you can't do certain things in your life as opportunities for you to flip the script. So today what I want to challenge you guys to do is to ask yourself, what story am I going to rewrite? What's the narrative going to be? Not what have I been telling myself and justifying why you can't start that side hustle, why you can't lose that weight, why you can't earn more money, why you can't earn that raise that you've been after at work. What's the bullshit that you've been telling yourself? So, guys, it's a very simple concept to grasp, but I think that there's a lot of men out there, a lot of alpha men out there that have been holding themselves back because of deep-seated, long beliefs that they've been clinging on to their entire lives. So one of the biggest breakthroughs for me has been developing a second layer of awareness of the thoughts that I've been having throughout the day. I've accomplished that by doing a couple things. First has been a consistent daily meditation practice. Now, this might sound cheesy or woo-woo to you if this is the first time you're hearing about this, but I'm telling you, it's been instrumental in raising my level of awareness of what thoughts I've been having in my mind and being able to control my thoughts and think about things in a positive light. So if you're interested in learning more about meditation, I'm no meditation expert. You can Google meditation, but a couple of resources that I found helpful are Headspace app. You can get it on iTunes, or I'm sure on Android devices. I'm a Apple user myself, and there's also Calm. Another practice that I like to implement, or that I have implemented in my life, is what I call doctrines. And I'll be breaking this down specifically in an upcoming episode, so stay tuned for that. But the short of it is it's just a set of affirmations that I've written myself, or I've found useful from other sources. But it's just a series of affirmations that I read before particular situations. Like, for example, I have a doctrine that I read for working out. I have a doctrine for before I head into work, at the end of the day, before I walk into the house and greet my family. I have a set of doctrines that I read, and I preempt any negative thoughts by programming positive thoughts in my brain. Like I said, I'll be breaking this down in a future episode, so definitely stay tuned for that. And a third tactic that I like to use is to journal and to do something that I call a hot wash-up at the end of the day. Basically, that's a term that I've borrowed from my Navy days, but a hot wash-up is just analyzing and doing like an after-action review of my day. Like, what productive thoughts did I have, or what negative thoughts did I have throughout the day? That way I can increase my level of awareness and see if there's any patterns or recurring negative thoughts that I keep having. That way I can do something about it and get rid of that negative thought. So I hope you guys have found this useful. I'm super juiced. I'll be bringing you guys this particular series every Friday. Like I said, I haven't even decided on a name. I'm just really excited to be bringing you this content and just taking the Zero Excuses podcast to the next level. So that'll be 3 episodes per week. Tuesday will be the interview show. Wednesday will be the Wheelbook Wednesday, and then Friday will be, I'll just call it the new series for right now. Don't forget to subscribe and rate this show. That way you can tell your friends about it and help us reach more listeners. And when you subscribe, you won't miss an episode. We also have our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Zero Excuses. Excuses is spelled without the E, XCUSES. And if you are interested in working with me more closely, you want to take this up a level and get the results you want in your life, to build rock solid discipline, to gain back your time, gain back control over your life, you can apply to be a part of my coaching program. I only have a few spots for this, so you definitely want to head on over to kenyanziska.com/discipline and fill out the form, set up a call with me, and we'll see if you're a good fit. But it's not for everyone. You definitely need to be willing to invest the time, the money, and the energy into doing the work necessary to have the life that you want. All right, guys, I'll chat with you again soon, and as Jocko would say, get out there and get after it.